No, it doesn't look, well, it's still whatever. Anyhow, good to see y'all. Driving with my son, my oldest son right there. Yes, we're driving out to South Dakota to visit my second born son. And also pick up Isaiah, my oldest son, found a 1-ton Ford with the 7.3 liter, like a 2002, right? Found a good deal on that, so we're gonna buy that, and then he needs it for his ranching and cattle business and all that stuff. And then I found another OBS Suburban, and so it's kind of funny because you get into something like this, and it's like, I mean, I never planned on buying more than one of these. But then what happens is you kind of go down the rabbit hole. I know you guys have ever gone down the rabbit hole on something. So you go down the rabbit hole and you find out that these, I always liked them. Actually, it was the first kind of dream truck I had. I remember it. It was at Donlinger Chevrolet in Bemidji. There was a 90s, it was like a, let's see, I graduated in 92, so it would have been a 91 Chevy short box, and it had just that really cool paint on it and everything, and I just wanted it. And it turned out that Stacy Winecoop, one of my classmates, ended up with that truck. Her family got that truck from the dealership. It was that same exact truck. Anyways, so then I end up buying this Suburban for my hunting vehicle. Hey, good to see you on, Gerhard. Smash that like as you come in. This is just, I'm just going to talk with you folks. I mean, this isn't anything, so anyhow, what happened was then I found that 3/4 ton. I drove that back from Colorado. I found the other 94 to swap the interior because this interior was so bad. But that was after I bought a 99 that I was going to swap the interior out in. Found out that was going to be a challenge. So then I found another 99 3/4 ton. I got the thing for $400. $400. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Not buy it? So anyways, so it just leads you down this path, but you realize you can take vehicles. And see, in Minnesota, we have really lousy exteriors because of the salt and rust. Hey, Jim, good to see you on. But we have lousy exteriors, but they're all used as grocery getters. So we have really beautiful interiors, okay? But then, or they're used as executive vehicles, they just drove around. But then out west, they were like used as ranch or work vehicles, so they have lousy interiors. And then you have, hold on, I'm going to check something. I saw a comment I was interested in from Beverly. I'm a used car dealer's daughter, so I like hearing about these things. Thanks, Beverly. Yes, at this point, either a collection or a junkyard. Either way, very cool. Hey, junkyards, I'm telling you what, junkyards, that's where the money is right now. Think of all these catalytic converters sitting out there now because of the palladium shortage and the whole situation with Russia and Ukraine. And now, I don't know if I told you guys this before, but I knew a guy, he had a junkyard, and all of a sudden they came in, this was during the lead shortage, the lead craze, and they came in and gave him $750,000 for his batteries, and they pulled them out for him. So now it's the catalytic converter craze. I mean, it's going nuts because they need to get at this palladium and other rare earth elements in there. Climate buying hot rod collection. So, I don't know. I just, you can take, the good interiors in Minnesota, swap them into a bad interior Western vehicle, which isn't rusty because of the dry climate and they're not salting the roads all the time and less snowfall. And plus it's just not as wet year round out west. So that's what I'm doing, right? And, can't go inside most of them day. We still go. I mean, there's so many pull-it parts out here, Matt. And my daughter Abby, she just wants to go to the junkyard with me all the time. I kid you not. Daddy, are you going to the junkyard? Because I'd really like to go. So anyway, she wants to go to the junkyard. But it is. Junkyards are cool because, and then what you find is you can take things that are junk, right? And turn them into something great. And it's just kind of cool. And it also just gives you a good sense of accomplishment and everything. So we're going to be picking up at least one of these. I got my eye on another one. We may end up with two. So, and I love those 80 Suburbans. I see Dim Tukas said, I love my 85 Suburban. Those 80s are really cool, what they call the square body. So these mid 90s are called the OBS or old body style because of the 2000 year where you can get one or the other. But yeah, those 80s are really cool. I saw a really awesome one out in Montana. I almost wanted to get that, but anyways, whatever. I didn't. You'd be so proud of me. But no, I mean, you know, whatever. You leave your money sitting in the bank, and what happens to it? It just becomes worthless right now. Everything's going up except your dollar. Your dollar's just losing value because of inflation, and it's rampant. It's insane. It's nuts. And you can't even get new vehicles. And then if you want them, you're paying what? Thousands more. I just talked to a friend of mine, and he picked. Let's see. There we go. I've been out in South Dakota, so if I lose you, I'm sorry. But good to see you on, Collie. But anyways, it's just. I know it's kind of neat. Hey, there's a bunch of horses. See them out there? Driving across South Dakota. Look at that beautiful sky. Isn't that cool? I love the Dakotas. I love the plains. I mean, if you haven't spent some time in the Dakotas, you need to, because look at that. You can almost see the bison. Can't you? Can't you just kind of hear Sitting Bull? And I just love it. Every dang square body worth so much. You'll need to get financing to get gasoline. No. Yeah, no, it's nuts. But I don't know. It's just kind of cool to be able to see value where others don't see value, and then turn it into something. And like my son's got this. What year is this, Isaiah? A 2000 Super Duty F350. Check it out in the back. It's got like that. What is that called? Like a flatbed. Anyhow, he's got a flatbed with rails, and then he's got the gooseneck hitch in it. So he's taken some time and he's repainted the bed black. But this thing, it's got a few rust spots on it, but it's surface rust, so he can take and just sand this and then do some interior work on it. You know, just really make it shine and make some money with this thing now. And he's used it for how long? 2 years? Year and a half. And then he's gonna, so I'm gonna buy this one out here, and then he's gonna buy it back from me. So he'll move up to an F350 with the big 7.3 diesel, which is Ford's best diesel engine ever made. Hey, here's a trucker, because we love truckers. There it is. Check it out. So look at that, though. There it is again. Look at that. It's just beautiful out there, folks. This is South Dakota. I mean, I have a kindred spirit with Red Cloud and Sitting Bull. Crazy horse. I just love reading their history. Anyhow, yeah, it's a nice big diesel, Collie. That's right. Not only that, it's like reliable, and it's pre-DEF. So if you don't know what DEF is, it's the stuff that they for diesel exhaust that wrecks the engines and wrecks the whole thing. It just wrecks it. It's terrible. People try and get it deleted out of there, and then now the EPA wants to come after you for that because they want to force you to buy their crappy product. Well, it's not even their product, but to force you to buy the crappy product that they mandated that nobody wants. Yeah. Anyways, it's real. It's real. They do. They go forever. Exactly. Like Holly said, they go forever. 7.3 diesel goes forever. They get 1 million miles out of these things. It's real. So anyhow, but 350 Chevys, they're good for 400,000 miles. 500,000 miles. They just DEF sucks. That's right. So I mean, they just I don't know. It's cool. I mean, so I'm gonna have fun kind of putting these together with my kids and doing different things like that, and spending a little more time with them and actually teaching them, because of the world we live in. I kind of got this crazy prepper mindset, seeing where everything's going, people. I mean, look, this whole World Economic Forum, Great Reset garbage, digital IDs, all that stuff. I don't want any part of that. So, I'll go grow a garden and live in the sticks. Go shoot some game. Leave that whole craziness behind. These people are nuts. They're a bunch of whack jobs. No friends of mine, I'll tell you that much. So anyway, I might be coming back with 299s. So anyways, that would have the Vortec motor, which is cool. And I've got a Vortec motor. I can swap into the one, because one's got a bad motor, but it's got a rebuilt transmission and transfer case. And with that rebuilt transmission transfer case, just drop a new motor in it. And then do a little bit of body work, swap out some interior stuff. It's gonna be awesome. And it's a 3/4 ton. The other one's a 1/2 ton. If we get that one, we have to buy a car trailer to get that one. So, anyways, but we found a great deal on a car trailer that the guy's gone through and redone the lights and everything else to it. It's not super cheap like the Suburban for $400, but bottom line is it's still a good deal. And yeah, we just press on, folks. We press on in spite of all the nonsense. We press on. All right. So if you can find a good deal on an old vehicle and make it like a new vehicle, I'd recommend doing it, because new vehicles, you can't even work on them. They're like computers. That's what they are. Or they're electric. And then it takes an hour to charge them at the supercharging stations, because that's fun when you're driving across the country. Anyways, love you all. Peace out.